your cup. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I bought through north till the boys get bored. Endless stairs in a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day, can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm in. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Carolina Panthers. With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Curve 19! Curve 19! Ready?
To throw right away, here's Milroe. He'll find his rookie wideout from Notre Dame. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
Back all 80. Mustang 19.
Ready. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Let's go now.
Now Young going to keep it himself. A big hole. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Well, they were not hiding anything there. The quarterback takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for the touchdown.
And this was a run from the jump, Mike. There was no disguising anything. There was 10 guys blocking and 1 guy running. And
trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. Following the touchdown. Here's Slide to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Ready! Liking 18!
On the zone read, this is Milrow. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Cowboy 80!
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go! Cougar 19!
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
60 Eagles! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Go!
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Trevin Wallace. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Ready? 79 Broncos! Steady!
Milrow. Flush to his left. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinals! Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Milrow. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have a Lions 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Ready?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 60-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8.
Come on! Set!
That's quickly out to Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Braden Narvison out for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Down. Ready.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
A loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Punch. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Brands. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down,
65 catch. 65. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Now Milroe. Right back to Williams. They connect again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
First down. A gain of 14. And the Lions first down.
60. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead and will return to Charlotte in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Set Cougar 19. Go.
To the air, it's Milroe. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
This is Jimmy Horn Jr. on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Come on, hut, hut.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Ready up.
So, a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Denzel Ward in there defensively to knock it away.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On fourth down, Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Ready, set.
They'll give to McCaffrey on the option. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Marcus Williams there to bring him down.
Tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Down. Ready.
They run once more with McCaffrey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
50, green. Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On the double.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. They'll go. Young escaping to his left. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hawk 70. Come on. Hey. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing now, Milrow on first down. And it's into the hands of Flowers.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10. And they're on 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
To throw is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Come on. Hey.
McCaffrey now on first and 10.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7.
Here we go. 10 black. Hut.
From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
Let's go now. Yellow. Check.
Back to throw, Young. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 20.
They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
There's a combination
line.
of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Ready?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in. Christian McCaffrey, touchdown Carolina.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now the Panthers and Young will attempt the two-point conversion.
The Panthers will line up for the
Blue,
two-point
32.
conversion.
Red. Yellow. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Chandler now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Ready?
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
2. 18 Cardinals. Ready?
Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Detroit.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That one out wide to Gibbs. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Ready?
Throwing again, it's Milrow. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he's going to have the first down. They're also in field goal range at the 28-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Ready? Buffalo 18.
Milrow throwing on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, Milrow. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. The PAT up and good. And the Lions will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Hubbard. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On Young. That's taken it. It's Xavier Leggett. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Set, hut, ready, go.
Look at play action with Young. Moving left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, set, cut.
On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Let's go now.
A second down throw for Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Laporta in motion.
Ready, ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try again. It's second and 10.
Come on. Set. Panthers.
Out of the gun. It's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
This one, tag forward for McMillan. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Hut.
McCaffrey now. from the pistol. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and really...
And he will do it himself. He's in. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown tonight. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And he is into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Now Milroe on first down. That's caught by Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Cougar 19. Rattler, 18, go!
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. This ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
19, start.
From the gun on third down, it's Milroe. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
On first down, it's Milroe. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Gravity Lions.
Again, it's Milroe. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Not much there. maybe a yard. They hand it to Gibbs. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment.
Ready? Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, they go with Gibbs. And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down, straight ahead. Here's Braden Narveson now to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Narveson's kick is good. And the Lions add on to their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Cut.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Taken down by Boye Mafe. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set. Set.
From the gun, it's Young. Back to the receiver, Horn. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Panther first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Let's go now.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. 36.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Set, ready, ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Ready, set. Claws red. 50, blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
They'll go. Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
To throw, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do, because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
On 2nd down, Young. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Ready?
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. But this is taken in by a teammate.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal. He'll buy time left. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, I don't think this coach has much of a choice. I think he had to go for it. A field goal doesn't help you a whole lot. They're trying to take the lead here late in the game. But what a stand by this defense coming through, keeping them out of the end zone.
Let's go.
Ready. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and
Here's
6.
second and 6.
Go! Bronco, let's go!
They'll turn and hand this one off. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Cougar 19!
Milrow. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Ready!
The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll come up now for second down.
Set.
To throw is Young. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
11 makes it 3rd and 1.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Down. Ready?
On the run, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a 1st down.
Actually, a really nice play there defensively, Mike. And initially, I thought that penetration was going to bring him down in the backfield and bring up 4th down. But somehow, nice job by the back, angling his way forward. I think he's going to get this 1st down by about the length of the football.
Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Lions have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Hubbard. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Black shot 33. Yellow. Cut, cut.
They'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Ready,
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and
9. Ready, ready. Black 40. Ready, go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go.
Third and 9.
60 red. 60 red.
So a win for the visitors, the Lions. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. It looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Charlotte, good night, everyone.